Hi sweet friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie and this is Learning Through Adventure. I am so excited to be back in my classroom. This is the first time that I have been here since since the last day of school. So it's really exciting to be back in here. It's kind of weird, to be honest, because everything's exactly how I left it. And the custodians put a few of our furniture pieces back in our classroom. So I'll take you around in just a minute and show you what I'm dealing with. But first, let's put a little light on the subject. Here, let's do this. Let's see if that's a little bit better. There we are. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself because you're probably new here since this is my first video. So I recently got married this past month. So I can't believe it's already been a month. It was actually a month yesterday. So I got married and I changed from G to Mrs. B. So I'm getting used to my new last name. I know my dad was having like a hard time with it because I am the first person in the family to get married. So I know he was struggling with that a little bit. Of course, he is happy for us, but you know, he's like, oh, you're not gonna be Miss G anymore. And when I walked into the school, I was like, wow, I was like, that's the first time that it really set in. So yes, so I recently got married. I have a new name. I taught 4th grade for my first 2 years of teaching. My first 2 years of teaching at my first school. And then I transferred over schools in the same division and I taught 4th grade for 1 more year. And then last year I taught a 5-6 split class, and that was amazing, but it came of course with lots of challenges and lots of learning curves. And now this year I am going into my 5th year of teaching, and I'm going to be teaching 6th grade. So just a straight 6th grade class. I don't have a split this year, so that will be both, you know, good to have a solid grade again, but also I'll kind of miss my combo class because I really had a nice flow going in here, but that's okay. So I'm just like so in awe with my classroom. I can't believe I'm back in here, so it's like hard for me to like formulate sentences right now. Anyways, so yeah, I'm teaching 6th grade this year, so I will be teaching the upper end elementary / middle school. Our school doesn't have a middle school, so our kids just go straight from elementary to high school. So technically we are the middle school grade, but we are still in an elementary classroom. So yeah, I'm really excited. That is kind of me in a nutshell. A couple things that I really value, I guess, in teaching. Sorry, I am like really new to this and I'm just kind of learning, but one thing that I really value in teaching is inquiry-based learning. I really value inclusion. I have tons and tons of ideas for centers and hands-on activities and adventure type things, if you will. I'm really excited to have you guys here because I can't wait to share all of my ideas with you. I can't wait to give you tips and tricks. I'm definitely not a veteran teacher. I'm not an expert or at all. I just want to share my experience and hope that it helps some of you. I also want to learn from some of you. So if you go ahead and leave a comment down below, I want to know what grade you teach, maybe what year you're in, some things that you're passionate about. Maybe drop a hint or a little tip for some brand new teachers that are just starting this year down in the comments below. That would be really awesome. And let's start to build a little community here on my channel. I really can't wait to bring you guys along for the ride now that I kind of got my shock over with for the classroom. Oh, my light just shut off and I think maybe it died, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure if it fully charged or not, but yeah, it's dead, but that's okay. So I'm going to go around and show you an empty classroom tour, and then I'm going to put you guys down and we're going to get to work. First things first is kind of making a to-do list of what I want to do before I leave here. So let's go ahead and flip you around. I'll show you what I'm dealing with, and then I'll tell you what I want to tackle for today. Okay, let's get to it. All right, guys, so to kick off our classroom setup day 1, I think it's important to note that I don't have too much time today, so it's not going to be a super productive vlog, but I will get a good chunk done, and I will get my feet wet, if you will. I'm just starting, so here we go. I was in this classroom last year, so I do have some things up around me. However, it was set up for a split grade, so I now have to reevaluate how I want everything. I also have to look at what I have up, take down what's irrelevant, keep up what I still need, and then figure out what I still have yet to get. I liked my setup last year, didn't love it, so I want to rearrange and kind of have a new vibe in here, if you will. I'm still going to keep my adventure theme. I'm still going to keep my mountains. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I have a nice mountain tapestry hanging behind me, so I do want to keep that theme. However, there was just some things that I was not jiving with, so those gotta go. Yeah, okay, so I'm kind of thrown off right now, to be honest with you, because I did flexible seating last year, and this year I got told that I have to start with regular traditional desk and chairs, which is not my style at all, but that's okay. So I will go and hunt down some desks and bring them in here. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what I'm working with right now. I'll show you my empty classroom tour. Yeah, don't judge the mess, but we're gonna keep it real on here. Every teacher knows that it's gonna get messy before it gets better. This is the stage that I'm at. Here's classroom setup day 1. Okay, guys, so there's some things that obviously I can't show you that are hanging up top here. This had a little Instagram wall. It just fell down, actually. I didn't even take it down, but it's just right here. I have to put that back up. Here is some things that I brought in from IKEA. I just picked up a couple of those coffee tables. I expected to do flexible seating, and this was going to be used for that. But since we're not, I might have to put it in a little reading nook or something like that. All of these books just got thrown on the shelf like that. I definitely did not leave them that way. Some of my posters and things are falling down. These are my rules and my expectations for my centers. Again, here's some stuff that I just brought in from my house. My kidney table's back here. This is where I did lots of my small group work, especially for my centers, was all back here. So yeah, it's looking a little bit bare, but we'll get there. My birthday wall, and then these are 2 back rooms that are really helpful, actually. So I'll show you. Oh, this might be locked. Yeah, okay, so we'll grab a key there in a minute. But if you keep on going, so here's that back corner. If you keep on following around, I'm trying not to make you guys dizzy. Here's a blank wall that was a little bit of a wasted space last year, so I want to fix that. Here is some bookshelves that were not there last year, but they just got placed there. That's okay. My calendar, expectations, some hand signals. Here is my smart board. My friend gave me this teacher chair. I don't know if I'm gonna use it there or not. We'll see. I feel like I'm saying and so a lot because I'm just so overwhelmed, to be honest with you. Here was the shelf behind my desk. I did have that there last year. I love that banner, the love all. I'm actually gonna get a closer view for you guys. Okay, that's what it looks like. I did get this from Winners or Home Sense. I can't quite remember. And it was super cheap. So love that. And then this is a little crooked right now, but it just says with the right mindset, we can move mountains. So that's kind of what I'm all about. I love talking about mindset. Here's my desk. It is pushed out farther than what I had last year, so I'll have to move that back. If you're wondering what this jumbled up thing is here in the corner, this is our plant tower. So I'm gonna get my husband to come and help me with this because, to be honest with you, I have not a stinking clue how to put this back together. We had to take it all apart last year, and now I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. It does need to be cleaned out and stuff. So that will be another day, not today. And then I got my massive bulletin board. If you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comment below. Normally, well, I shouldn't say normally, but last year my intent was I was gonna put like 5th grade at the top and then 6th grade stuff below, and that's why I have the titles in the middle. But I think what I'm gonna do is scooch these titles up to the top now that I only have 1 grade in here. And then I'm going to do like a word wall, put our targets on it and some posters and bulletin board things. However, maybe I need to use this as a natural divider, put like our word wall and stuff down here and then all the posters up top. I don't know. Leave a comment down below what you would do with this. It's massive. Like, it's the whole size of this wall except for that little bit over there. These hands are cute, but I felt like they were a little bit juvenile for 6th grade, so I think I'm gonna take them down and use them for an activity or a bulletin board or something else. And I want to put some positive affirmations up there. This thing is just for our plant tower. Here's the desks that were left in my room. Obviously I have way more than 9 kids, so I'll have to get more desks. This was used as one of my center tables. This was my back table. I do have a round table over there as well. The mountain tapestry that I showed you earlier. This is our job squad. So this is where all of the kids have their names for their jobs. And then here is where we kept all of their notebooks and do-a-tangs, different things like that, folders for the flexible seating. But now that the kids have their desk, I'm not sure if they're going to need this. I still might keep this for, I don't know, if they have like projects or crafts or whatever. I don't know. I'm stuck on that now. Yeah, and then here's all of our shared supplies, our loose leaf and stuff. This is a bit of a hot mess express, but it's got to get worse before it gets better. And then I'll just do a little pan, if you will. Sorry, going a little quick for you. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my keys. I'm gonna open up those back rooms and show you what we're dealing with. Okay guys, so this is the second room. So if I come back out here, there's the first room here and then the second room. Oh, I get so much anxiety when I opened up those doors because I realize how much I truly have to do. But this is all of the stuff from our flexible seating. So I have some chairs from IKEA. I have a couch I bought off Facebook Marketplace. I have a lounger. I have some stools, a high top table. We have some bouncy balls up there. You name it, we got it in there. And it's just kind of all stashed in there, or else I would have had to take everything home. And this is just a bomb in here. Holy man, this is a explosion, tornado, hurricane, tsunami, everything all in one. Like, holy Dinah. Okay, so this is anxiety in a room, if I'm being honest. I do have to pull all of this out and go through all of it. Last year, this was my biggest eyesore because teaching a combo class, I had no idea what I needed, so I literally kept everything under the sun. I know now that I do not need to do that. So I'm going to pull all of that out eventually and work through it, but I don't think that is today's project. So I'm going to flip you back around and let's make it. Okay, so here is what I want to tell you guys for classroom setup. So if you've never set up a classroom before, or you do, but it always feels really daunting, something that works for me, and it might not work for you, but it's just an idea, is to get your layout and create your zones. So for example, this is something that, for example, this is something that I learned from Bridget and Michelle from Teaching to the Top. They also have a company called Teaching on the Double, and Michelle and Bridget are here on YouTube. Michelle is Pocketful Primary and Bridget is the Lettered Classroom. So I will leave links to their channels down below. But one thing they taught me is to set up zones for your classroom. So say, for example, you look at your house has a living room that serves a purpose, your kitchen serves a purpose, your bedroom serves a purpose, your laundry room, etc. The same thing should go for your classroom, and I really like that. So I think I'm gonna try that this year. I'm gonna set up different zones, and one of my goals is to have everything have a purpose. I want everything to have a purpose. I don't want to set up anything that's just kind of nice to look at. If it kind of creates an ambiance or a relaxation vibe, I'm okay with that, because I'm all about social emotional learning as well. So this I love because I set up like a cozy little corner underneath it, so it does serve a purpose to me. However, I did have some things up last year that did not, and they just kind of kept falling down. We didn't really use them. They were more of a pain in the butt rather than helpful. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to create zones. I'm going to get a little bit of a layout, and while I'm doing that, I think I'm going to run some stuff through the copier. So I will show you what I'm running through the copier. I'll show you my to-do list, and then let's start creating zones. I know that's a lot. I feel like I'm kind of like so excited. I just want to do all of the things, but I need to breathe. I need to just tackle one thing at a time. So let's put a to-do list on the board. I'll show you when I'm running through the copier, then we'll do the zones. There we go. Okay, we got this. Okay, so we will do print. I'm just writing this really messy. Out math centers to we will do make zones, and 3 we are going to get the layout. Okay, so let's start there. Those are 3 things that are going to take a long time, so let's just hop to it. Okay friends, here we go. So we finally got the math centers up. It took me a long time to connect to the Wi-Fi because no one has been here for a while, so I feel like it's really slow. Okay, so this is what I got. Now I know this is the 5th grade bundle from Not So Wimpy Teacher, but I feel like it will really work for my students, because the way I'm going to set up my math block is I'm going to use this for some independent work, so I'm okay with it being kind of at or maybe even a little bit below their level, just for fluency and to practice their facts and just to build confidence. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go through each one of these and I'm going to print them all off. So I'm going to start with the back to school one. This is the one that I had pulled up at the beginning of this clip. So that's this one. I just ran this one through the copier and voila. I love Not So Wimpy Teacher, by the way. Okay, so here is the little booklet that they are going to do all their recording with. I like that it is paper saving. There is the lovely answer key, and then you have your centers either in color or in black and white. Our school does not have colored ink, so I printed them in black and white. If it will load, I will show you. If not, that is okay. Oh, we're still uncolored. Okay. Anywho, you get the gist. So here is, oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like in black and white. So I just printed that. And then I'm gonna go through and do our place value next, because that is our first unit in 6th grade. And while that's going, I'm going to tackle this mumble jumble. Little tip for you as well. Try to do 2 things at once. I know it's kind of hard to multitask sometimes, but try to get things through the copier or whatever and then work on something in your room while you wait. I feel like that is a huge time saver. Okay, let's go. just checked the copier. That's going great. Now I'm stuck on what to do with these bookshelves. So they're perfect because the distance between the shelves fits a chapter book perfectly. However, they are not very sturdy. So as you can see, that one, the shelf fell down and the backing's kind of falling off. And this one, when I was moving, it was kind of creaking and cracking and the whole 9 yards. So I don't really want the kids to use it, but they're not necessarily bad shelves. So I think I'm gonna put them behind my desk and use them for some more storage for myself. I know I hate taking things away from the kids, but to be honest, we got to take care of ourselves too. And in order for us to help them, we need to help ourselves and keep, you know, all the supplies for them neat and orderly. So what do we think? Do we like it behind here? Should I get rid of these? I feel like it's almost like a little bit overkill. Like if I have this big shelf and then the two little ones, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, or if you have another idea on where I can put these. I just don't want the kids to play with them because I don't want someone to get hurt. So let me know. Okay guys, so I'm currently working on my zones right now. Now, this is going to be my teacher zone. This is all the materials that I need to just kind of quickly grab and teach because my smart board's right there. This is going to be our plant tower prayer corner. So I'm like out of breath. I'm like moving furniture around. But this is going to be our plant tower. We're going to have a nice prayer corner back there as well. And then I'm going to put like a faith-based bulletin board up there. Then I'm not sure what this wall is going to entail yet. I might put some comfy seating along this wall. Now this zone I'm going to leave as my library because this area is kind of for the kids use. Like all their stuff's going to be back there. I want this to kind of be there, so everything back here they can use, they can touch at any time, except for my stuff on the top. But anyways, I'm gonna create a cozy nook here with some bookshelves, some books. I might do like an L thing out here with like a couple bookshelves and then like an L and then like some comfy seating, or I might even put the L like back here and make like a little nook thing for them. And then this is all their area, maybe a comfy rug. And then I'm going to use this zone similar to last year, like my teaching area. So I'm gonna have my Instagram up here. We're gonna keep track of all of our inquiry-based learning things. I'll do my hand-in bins because I do all my marking back here. So I'm gonna do hand-in bins back there. This shelf I'm thinking of putting here and doing like center storage up here is my best guess. I'm going to put some IKEA stuff down here also for centers. So this will all be centers, 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 my room, plant tower, prayer corner, comfy seating, classroom library, student supplies, comfy relaxation type thing. All their desks will be out here, of course. This is going to be my small group zone, where we're going to do our workshops, our small groups, our interventions, our block times, all that will be back in here. I don't know how I'm going to organize that yet. And then this is going to be just our storage room, and I might put it like a calming corner back there. I thought of doing like curtains or like making this kind of nice and organized. So, and then putting like a little desk back there with some calming stuff. And then this is going to be for my teacher's assistant to work out of with a couple kids. So we'll make that a learning zone as well. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So far we got some this list looks so funny. So far we got some centers printed off. We got our zones somewhat organized. They just have to come to life now. Now I'm gonna start working on the layout. So that's what I was doing back here with moving these shelves. Like I said, they're kind of rickety, but I kind of like them back there because last year I just felt like I was just a little bit minimal on places to put my things. And I might put some plant tower stuff on there as well, because I only have these 2 drawers in my desk, and then all that stuff back there is like for seasons and holidays and stuff. So I feel like this is a good idea, leaving these bookshelves back here. I don't know, like I said, comment down below if you have a different idea, but this is what I got going on right now. Okay, I'm gonna print another center, and then I think what I'm gonna work on, let's see, well, I might put those things away. Sorry, I have a broken nail on this one. But I think I'm gonna put these 2 carts up at the front where they go. I'm gonna put this teacher chair up at the front. I'm gonna take all those books off, put them with these books on the floor, and then I'm going to move this over here, I think. Let's try that. Okay guys, here's what I got figured out. I'm really, really proud, but I'm gonna show you because I do have to get going. Okay, so I found my little tree plant thing. Now this is hiding a whole bunch of cords that are going to be eventually back in there. I need to find a base for it, but over here put my 10 drawer rolling card, and then here I have this in my back room. I thought, how perfect is this going to be for a little prayer corner, as well as the plant tower storage. So here's what I got figured out. I'm going to put our prayer stuff along the top and in the first 2 columns, and then on the bottom I'm going to put some bins, and I will put all of the seeds and chemicals and things that we need for our plant tower. And then that way, when the plant tower is growing, we can still see what's behind it on the top. But yet, if the kids want to come and have like a little moment, a little quiet moment, a little prayer, I might put a little chair back here with some cushions, and they can come back here and just be quiet and still and say all of their wonderful prayers. And then up here, I'm going to put our prayer puzzle that I do every single year. And then I'll have to put some kind of nice quote or some kind of picture up there. Sorry, I've been kind of hustling, so I'm a little bit out of breath. Now these, I just set here because I'm gonna put some of my flexible seating options around them along this wall. Here, I put the round table so that I can put some big comfy chairs around here, and then I'm gonna put my bookshelves, make this like a reading nook like I mentioned before. What else did I get figured out? Ooh, this area I really like. So here is the shelf that was originally over there. I popped it over here, put the lamp. This picture I'm gonna hang up there. This is going to store center stuff. Then I'm going to IKEA tomorrow. I'm going to put some units that I'm going to buy up here along the front, a couple along the back. I put, oops, I got some pictures up there, but I do have some hand-in bins that are going to go under that wall, and that is pretty much it for today, guys. It doesn't seem like a lot, but just kind of starting somewhere, getting your zones, figuring out your layout helps you feel pretty accomplished. So I'll just give you a slow pan of the room, just so you can kind of get an idea. I do have to get more desks, but I know where to find them. Oop. My kids' pictures. Okay, here we go. And we are back at the start. Okay, I'm gonna flip you guys around. Yes, so it doesn't seem like I did a whole heck of a lot, but honestly, I feel so good just being in here, kind of wrapping my head around the school year, getting my zones figured out, figuring out my layout, figuring out what I need, making a list, printing a couple things off. I can now take those and go and laminate them at home. So I feel really good with what I got accomplished for setup day 1. I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm like really hot and I'm completely out of breath and tired. So I'm actually gonna wrap up for today. And not just that, my dogs are actually at the groomers. So they just called and they are ready to be picked up now. So I'm gonna go get them. I'm going to go head home. I really only had a couple hours while they were at the groomers. So I'm really satisfied with what I got done in that time. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our setup day 1. I hope you come back for setup day 2. It will be posted not tomorrow, so this vlog will be posted later today, which is Thursday the 11th. And then tomorrow I'm heading up to the city with my mom and sister, so I won't be in at all then, but I'll probably be back on Monday. So join me again on Monday for setup day 2. I can't wait to have you guys along for the ride. Go ahead and like this video, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you guys here along for the school year. If you want to check out my personal channel, go ahead and click the link below. I'll also put my name up here on the screen. I just did an anxiety mental health reset, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to go do that. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and make sure you keep on enjoying those adventures and enjoying the many blessings of today. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye. Guys, Frankie Harper, let's see how cute you look. Hanky bear. Hank. Hanky. Are you ignoring me? Buddy. Look at how cute you guys look. Harper has a little flower and Hanky has a bow tie. Oh, you guys are tired. Aw, they look so good.